Hello and welcome back to Tech Makeup Playground. I am Tiffany. I am considering changing the name of my channel to Tiff's Makeup Playground just because TAC doesn't really make sense anymore. TAC used to be Tiffany's Artistic Creations, which was my original channel name, was my original IG profile name, but things have changed and now I play with makeup. I do have other things going on back here. I got some beadwork going on. I have a painting that I want to start over here. So I'm still doing artistic stuff when I can stay awake long enough to work on it. But otherwise, anyway, so I'm going to get into what today is actually all about. So Nomad Cosmetics, which is my favorite indie brand, they are celebrating their 10-year anniversary, and so I went ahead and ordered all three of the palettes that they re-released, and two of them are new to me. They're ones that I wanted to get. That one I wasn't into makeup when they released it. The other one I didn't order it and was stupid. Should have ordered it at the time, but you know, since I didn't, I get the revised version of it. The other one, I have the old version of it, and now I have the new version of it too. So anyway, so this is the postcard that came with. So it says, "We are so excited to celebrate our 10-year anniversary with you. To toast this special milestone, sorry, I should have my glasses on. We have a few fun activities coming up this summer. Bringing back classic fan favorite palettes, which are the three. Nomad giving donation to fan chosen charity, and then a sale with special gift with purchase. Thanks for helping us celebrate 10 years. We wouldn't be here without your support. Felicia and Auntie, Nomad Cosmetics, Nomad 10th anniversary." And then Nomad Cosmetics established 2015. A decade ago, we set out with a dream to celebrate the unique beauty we discovered on our many journeys across this magnificent planet, and to honor its breathtaking landscapes and unforgettable destinations. We're deeply grateful to be on this journey with you, our amazing community. Together, we continue to explore the wonders of Mama Earth, capture the magic, and give back to the beloved planet we call home. I get very emotional a lot, and you'll notice that throughout my videos. Long explanation, but anyway, Nomad has a very special place in my heart for this very reason. They are so passionate about this planet and about giving back, and I will never be able to travel this planet the way they do, so I get to live through them, and it means so much to me. Just the way that they care and the way that they put so much passion into what they do and what they create. It's just huge to me. So I'm so sorry for losing my shit. Anyway, so Berlin Underground, which is a palette. Jesus. Anyway, Berlin Underground remix from 2018, and this was well before I didn't start doing makeup until 2020, 2021. So this much beloved palette is back and better than ever. An updated mix of finishes, which are with our latest fan fave mattes and new sparkly shimmers. 5 mattes, 9 shimmers, and 1 duochrome. And that, as I'm leaking, I should grab a Kleenex. Oh my god. This is the outside packaging for that one. And this one I'm going to use today. So, and that is the back of the palette. So it does have, do they have the ingredients? I think they don't have the ingredients. Do they have the ingredients on here? No. Anyway, so those are all the shades. It looks like it's the cool front of the palette there. And then this is the actual palette. And I did take pictures and put them up on my Instagram already. So there is the mirror and And then this is the palette, so hopefully I can catch some of the sparkles in there for you. It is so sparkly. So sparkly, so pretty. This is actually the duochrome, I believe, and let's see if I can catch it. Not very well. I tell you, my lighting is working for filming, but as far as catching any pretty stuff, it's just not working for that. But this is the one I am going to use today for a look, and I've got my face prepped to use that. So that is the Berlin Underground. And then America's Parks in 2021, our nostalgic beauty capturing awe-inspiring U.S. national parks from the Grand Canyon to Acadia in a rainbow of natural hues in our latest rich formulas: 6 mattes, 7 shimmers, and 2 shifting metallics. And this one I was doing makeup or ordering makeup, and when they were closing out this one originally, I should have ordered it, and I didn't. I had to be picky and choosy back then, and this is the one that I decided not to go with. So this is the color story on the back here, and I should read what's on the back as to what they're about. But so that is palette. It's got all the different parks listed there. It's my husband's dream to go to all the national parks, which I would love to do with him as well. But so that is that palette, and I am super excited to use that one as well, but I think we're gonna just use Berlin today. I am going on a little shopping jaunt with my mom today. We're going to a quilt shop at one of my friends' homes in another town. So and then the last palette is Fetes Provence. I do not speak French, sorry. 2022. I did order the original, so I'll show you that. And then this is the remix. So our Summer Belle, this charming, colorful summer garden color story is updated with buttery rich mattes and intense shimmers, 10 memorable mattes and 5 intense shifty shimmers. So I will show you that. This is the cover. So the covers are fun because they put the 10-year anniversary on there, which so you can identify that they are a different one. So that is the back, and then it has a story. Basically, it's really neat with what they do, because they do show you know, the location, so destination, coordinates, and then inspiration, what it's all about, and then they have a paragraph generally about the palette and what inspired it, what's entailed in it. I can read all that if you want me to, but it's a lot. So this is the new version of it. I have not opened it yet. I opened the other two, but I haven't opened. I did not take pictures of this one yet. So, it's definitely different than the original. So, we have more sparkles for sure than the original. So let me grab the original and I'll show you the difference here. Where are you at? I just had it the other day. I was just using it for another look the other day to kind of celebrate. So this is the original one. So the cover is exactly the same, but the inside, you'll notice, these are not as shiny. They're more of like a satin than the shimmers. So we'll show them together there. See how different they are? Look at how different those are. That's crazy. Super crazy. And the I would say the mattes are definitely richer looking in the new palette than the old palette. So redundant. Did I need to get it? Probably not. But I did, and I have it, and I'm happy. So that's all that matters. Nomad is one that my husband and I have discussed our finances. Whenever Nomad has a release, I buy it, and it doesn't matter. That's one that I will always purchase. Sorry about that. I just put the palette underneath the thing that is sitting on. So we are going to go in with Berlin. And with the Berlin palette, so on the back of this, it says intense eyeshadows formulated with extra fine pigments for a fierce color payoff, infused with hemp seed oil to help energize and nourish skin. 15 alternative shades inspired by the rebellious underground culture of Berlin before and after the wall. So the destination is Berlin. Coordinates, I cannot read that. Sudlos 36. And then inspiration is underground. And then for 28 years, a subculture of resistance and opposition grew in a city divided. Politics, art, and music all intersected for the rebellious youth fighting against the establishment. Not presidents, prime ministers, nor monarchs could make the difference in the end. It was from humanity that the wall was built and the wall came down. So that is underground. So let's go ahead and we will do a look, and then I need to get a hold of my mom so we can go to a quilt shop because I'm a dork. I do some sewing. So if you're wondering why I'm going to a quilt shop, I'm probably not going to buy anything today at the quilt shop because I have plenty of stuff to do. I'm working on a quilt for my cat right now. Yes, a quilt for my cat. And I've already primed. I've already got all my face stuff on, so I went in with my JSM cushion foundation, and then my Ritual Defy concealer, Fenty contour, RMS Beauty bronzer, and then the new Hex Hues Poppy from Sinful Echoes. This was gifted to me. The JSM foundation was also gifted to me from them. So that, and then the eyebrows today are Milani and Elf because my Ulta one is gone and I don't know if I have any more. I went to look and I had a Milani one down there, so I don't know, whatever. So I am going to go ahead and I think we're going to start. I wore the orange shirt to kind of go with, so we're going to go in. I cannot pronounce any of this. I don't speak German. So anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with that color right there. I apologize. Every time I flash something, you guys end up seeing my sunflower painting up there. Hopefully it's not annoying. I don't mean it to be. My walls are absolutely covered in here with artwork because this was originally supposed to be my art room for me to do artwork in, and which, like I said, I'm having the urge to start painting again, which is nice. It's been a while since I've had that feeling. I just haven't really wanted to do that since I had a lion painting. I don't know if you can see behind me. Back here, there's that little lion thing there. I just had no desire. I've been working on that painting it's huge. Not huge, but it's a big painting. I've been working on it for years, and I just got, wow, I don't know what the mats were like originally, but this is really nice. Started working on it and I hated it, so I put it away, and then I dug it out like a year or so later and started working on it again and hated it, and then put it away, and I dug it out again and started working on it, hated it. So I'm very frustrated with that painting, and I got so frustrated that I just gave up altogether on painting and put everything away. So I've just been doing makeup and trying to quilt, and let me tell you, quilting is not easy, especially when you decide to use velvet, chenille, and satin. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Be smart and use like regular quilting fabric, because quilting with that is impossible. So I'm gonna go in with Helden, which is this yellow color. I'm just gonna go up above that brown color a little bit here. I'm not gonna go too crazy with my look today because I am going out in public. And honestly, I don't care what people think when I wear makeup out. My mom's gotten used to me wearing funky looks, so we just kind of go out and do whatever. And I apologize again for losing my shit at the beginning of this. I just, like, when a makeup brand, when any company is so passionate about what they're doing and why they're doing it, it just hits my heart. And when they do it for the right reason, it means so much. And there aren't a lot of companies or brands or anybody that do that. And people that, seems like a lot of brands that started with good intentions have completely veered off track and lost that intentionality of being that way, and just kind of lost their vision or lost their way. And I prefer to support the smaller brands for sure. So that is how that is looking right now. So it seems like they just kind of lose their mind. So I'm gonna go in with that burnt orange color. Now just put that down here. We're just gonna do just kind of a simple look today. But yeah, Nomad's definitely got my heart. When I first ordered, I'm gonna do a video one of these days on my full collection of Nomad palettes, because I have almost all of them. I'm missing, I guess, like, they had a Marrakesh palette. I don't have that one. Hopefully they redo that one someday. And then an Antilles palette. I don't have that one. And then they had some little, like, 9-pan Italian palettes back in the day. I don't have those. And then they have really tried to do some innovative stuff in the past before other brands did, and then kind of got not lost along the way, but it seems like they tried to do stuff before other brands did, and then I don't know, just didn't end up, other brands ended up doing it after them, and the other brands it worked out for, and they kind of got lost along the way. So, like, their lip glosses from the Fetes de Provence release are so good, and I wish they would come out with more colors, because they are such good lip glosses. And I really wish this is going on so easy. I'm gonna be done in no time. But they're so good. They're so good. And I wish they'd come out with more colors, because they could have so many fun colors with this lip gloss that is just fantastic. And actually I should order more before they don't have it anymore, because they're wonderful. And it just makes me sad. And then they did have highlighters, which I missed out on. And evidently they had, like, a face palette, and I had blushes at one time, I guess. I don't know. They've had all sorts of stuff, but it was all, like, before, and I wasn't into the whole makeup thing at the time. I don't know if I want to go in with the green or not. I think I might save that for another time. So I'm gonna go in with the charcoal gray color. That. So I just kind of, and then they tried their skincare stuff, which is fantastic. And I was stupid, because I thought, man, this stuff's really expensive. And then I realized that it really wasn't that expensive, because you get twice as much as you get from any other brand. Like my Estee Lauder stuff that I was using was only 1.7 ounces, and it was $50 for that. Well, Nomad was doing 3.4 ounces, which you can take on a plane because it was a travel thing, and they were only charging, you know, $49 for that, and it's really good stuff. And I have pretty dry skin, and it worked really well. So, like, you idiot, should have been ordering this the whole time, and they probably wouldn't have run into. Well, I'm not that my one order would have kept them going, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel bad because it was really good stuff. Like my Nomad spray that I use every time I get started with my makeup, I use their spray. And then when I do my skincare, I use their lip mask at night and in the morning when I do my skincare. So, and now I'm going to start using their moisturizer again because I got it and I'm almost out of my other stuff, and I will be happy to be using it again because I never had a reaction to it. It was fantastic. So I just was not thinking and calculating correctly in my head, and I regret it now because I'm gonna really miss it when it's no longer available. So, but they've been so far ahead of the curve on so many things, and unfortunately have gotten left in the dust on so many things because they've been ahead of the curve and people just don't recognize them for it, and they really should. They really, really should. And they're magnificent. They're extremely picky in what they do. As far as, I mean, formulas and everything, there's no question that the formulas have changed through, even since I've started ordering. They've gotten much better. They definitely spend a lot of time working on it, trying to enhance it, make it better. The shimmers have gotten a lot better. Their customer service is top notch. They're just great people, and I can't say. I don't know. What else can I say? Am I a fan? Yeah. Is it obvious? Yeah. Did I get any of this in PR? No. Because I don't get PR from them. Have I gotten some things gifted in the past? Yes, and I'm very, very thankful for that. They've been very generous and thrown me a bone here or there in the past, just because I am such a fan of theirs, and they know it. I'm obnoxious about it, obviously, but they just are so sweet and good people, super good people, doing good things, and just think that they need more recognition. So that's me. That's how I feel about the situation. So anyway, all right. So I think what am I doing? This is not their fault. This is user error. User error. I got a little darker in one spot and a little out of control in the other spot. So there. Going with that. Need to finish drinking my coffee. I'm super nasal today and I don't know why. It's really annoying. I apologize if my voice is driving you crazy because I'm so nasal. It's always a crapshoot with what my body's going to do from day to day, so. Okay. Do that. Do this. wondering what the rest of their releases are going to be for the rest of this year. I'm excited to see because I, of course, will be ordering whatever it ends up being. So, okay, now I have to figure out what shimmers. What shimmers do I want to use? I think I might go in with Tishellies, and the SO36. So I think we'll do that one and that one for sure. So, and I think we're gonna try it without a primer to start with. Oh, my cat's coming. You might have a guest appearance here, guys. Maybe if she decides to pop up here. Are you coming up? Or are you gonna lay back there on the velvet? Since I set up a different thing for taking photos. Yeah, you kind of like that back there, don't you? Don't you? I was doing photos back here of like products and stuff, and I had this backdrop thing that I put together and sewed a bunch of stuff, bunch of fabric for, like velvet fabric for, to have behind me when I'm doing this. So it's this thing over here. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to drop this to the ground and use it for doing product photography and just do shots on the ground. And it worked out really good last night. I did photos of the Underground palette, the Berlin palette, and then the America's Parks palette before I went to bed. They turned out really nice. I think I need to take more photos at night from what I could tell, because this room doesn't get very dark during the day, even when I close my shades and stuff and shut all the lights off. And it's kind of neat to take pictures in the dark. So, all right, I'm gonna go in with that SO36, which is that like goldish, bronzy color. I probably could spray this, get it wet, and have it be a little more intense for sparkle. But I think kind of liking the grunginess of this right now, so we're just gonna go with this. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I haven't quite mastered the technique of y'all being able to view what I'm doing while I'm doing it, and explaining and talking, doing all that good stuff. And I just realized, well, I can't breathe. I have not done my inhaler yet today. Goodness. Okay, so that is that. And then for inner corner, kind of want to use that duochrome, but I don't think it really goes with the look. So I'm going to move you a little closer so you can see. Let's try that again. There we go. So that's that. Should I do that? Maybe, maybe not. Let's find a brush that would work for that, and then we're gonna give it. Actually, I think we're gonna do the Deutsch Punk. We're gonna do that one for inner corner, and then the upper. Yeah, I think that was the right call. So, little grungier. That's a really pretty color. Wow, I like that. Not my usual for an inner corner at all, but I sure like it. Or my problem, but yeah, I like that a lot. That's super pretty. Super duper pretty. Okay. All right, we're gonna go with that, and then I am going to grab just my Wet n Wild here. I did place an order from Sinful Echoes for some more blushes, blush and cheek colors, and then I did order another gel pot liner, and they're like the dark gray color, because I figured you can get black anywhere and black anytime, so I was like, I'll just do the gray because then I can use that for anything and it'll look close enough to black, so I can start using that for this. I can use it for my waterline, I can use it for all sorts of stuff. So once that comes, once that order comes, I will do a video on that as well. Excited about that. I wish I could have ordered more from them, but you know, finances and all that. Only so much money to go around, and we just had some car repairs. I got medical bills coming up. I got medical decisions coming up for what I want to do as far as my abdomen goes. So that was the Wet n Wild stuff. I'm going to use the Illuminati. I can't remember what this one's called. We're going to put that in the waterline. It's funny because when I'm putting it in the waterline, you can't really tell it's there. Like, I can't really see it when I'm doing it, but it is there. And then when I take pictures, you can see it. So I don't really understand, but it's like an orange and green and copper and several different colors. It is a multi-chrome one that changes, so I don't know. And the Ice Cream Beauty box that is coming for this month, for June, has another one in it that is like blue and purple and teal, I think. So that's exciting. That'll be fun. So that is that. Get some lash primer on. And then I gotta figure out a lip color. I'll probably do, I don't know, what should I do? Should I do cider? That would be probably a good one to go with this look. I don't think poppy would go very well. I think it's a little too bright to go with this. So let's see. No, yeah, I think we'll do cider to go with that, but then I need to find a liner that will work with that. Should we do a dark brown? That could be interesting. And we'll try that. We are gonna try, it's an elf, it's a dark brown. I don't know the names of them. They didn't put the names on them. I don't know. They were only $2, so they're decent liners. They're very creamy. Sorry, my lips are shaped very odd. They're different on both sides, so just do what I can to try and make it work. Yeah, that's the color. I don't know what my cat's chewing on over here. Mochi, stop. She probably thinks it's time to eat. She always thinks it's time to eat. Okay. That, and then we need mascara. And then we'll be done. And I can let you guys go. But yeah, this is going to be my look with the Nomad Berlin Underground palette. I'm so happy I have it. It's so pretty. I wish I had all of their palettes, all of their stuff. Yep, she's being a brat, chewing on something back here. Don't know what. But I'm so excited to have it in my collection. And yes, I am a collector of Nomad for sure. I've started collecting titanium foxes. Probably gonna collect Artitude palettes as well. I love their stuff. We'll see how it goes with other brands, but you know, so there's only so much money to go around, so I know that I like all those brands, and I've kind of established where I sit with them. For me, not for them. They probably don't even know exist, most of them. So, and then I'd love to get started with Simple Echoes and start buying their stuff, because what I have received from them is wonderful. But yeah, that's a future talking point. All right, messed up. I got mascara on my lid there, so I will have to take care of that here in a second. Oh, my cat is being so naughty. Oh my goodness. I don't understand why she's being so naughty. She's chewing on stuff that she should not be chewing on right now. So I will have to get off of here quickly and go figure out what her problem is. And yeah. So, all right. So this is going to be my look for today. I did not put highlighter on. I realize that. I've been forgetting that lately. Maybe I don't need it. Enough other stuff going on with my look. Maybe I'm good. We'll see. Possibly. No lip gloss. There we go. All right. That is my look for today. So thank you for joining. And again, happy anniversary, Nomad. Not that you're going to watch this. Or even know that I think you know that I have a channel, but you probably won't watch it. So anyway, I love you guys, Nomad, if you do watch, but you know that. So anyway, anyone that has watched, thank you for watching. If you like this, go ahead and click the like button. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Leave a comment if you'd like to leave a comment. Go ahead and click the notification bell if you want to be notified anytime I upload another video. I am not consistent whatsoever due to medical, all that good stuff. And then, yeah, just remember to take time to do what makes your soul smile. Love you all.